Okay, let's talk about our relationship with AI. But I want you to forget the simple commands, the stuff we're all used to. What if we could have a true cognitive partnership with it? Today, we're diving into a brand new framework for exactly that. It's called the High Context Interaction Pattern, or HCIP for short. We've all done this, right? We treat AI like a simple assistant. You give it a task, it spits out a result. And look, it's useful for sure. It's efficient. But at its core, it's just transactional. You ask, it answers. End of story. And that's the big question, isn't it? What happens when our conversations with AI go way beyond these simple little requests? When we can have an ongoing, evolving dialogue that actually builds on itself? Well, that's where the AI we know today really starts to transform into something else entirely. So, to really understand where we're going, we need to be really honest about where we are right now. And the truth is, most of our interactions with AI are, well, they're pretty shallow. Think about it. We're kind of stuck in this loop of prompt and response. We're just delegating tasks. We're not truly collaborating. We've been so focused on the chat window, the interface, that we've totally ignored the potential for a shared mental workspace, a cognitive architecture we could build together with AI. So, how do we even start to map out this new territory? Well, that's where the HCIP framework comes in. It's a new model, and it's designed to help us identify and understand a much deeper, more profound kind of human-AI partnership. Okay, here's the key idea you need to grab onto. HCIP is a diagnostic framework. Now, just think about that for a second. This isn't a blueprint for building a new AI. It's more like a lens, a way for us to recognize a specific, super high-level pattern of interaction when it actually happens. And this makes the distinction crystal clear. HCIP isn't about writing better prompts or trying to grade an AI's performance. Nope. It's about identifying a cognitive event, that specific moment when a human and an AI start acting like a single, unified thinking system. It's about recognizing what is happening, not just how you're doing it. So, how do you even spot an HCIP state out in the wild? Well, the framework gives us 5 core markers to look for. And here's the catch. All 5 have to be present at the exact same time. This means you need continuous context, you're building layers of abstraction, you're questioning the thinking process itself, you're creating new ideas together, and your conversation is just packed with meaning. Believe me, it's a really high bar to clear. So, how does this framework actually analyze such a deep collaboration? It's all structured in layers. The best way to think about it is as a model for mapping the depth of the whole interaction. These 7 layers, they represent a journey downward. You start at the surface-level symbols of an interaction, what the framework calls geometry, and you go all the way down to the deeper structures that give the collaboration its meaning and keep it coherent over time. And you might be wondering, why a vertical architecture? The source material puts it perfectly. The architecture is vertical because our conversations moved vertically, from surface meaning to deep structure. I just love that. True cognitive collaboration isn't about going wide. It's all about going deep. It's about digging beneath the surface to find the fundamental architecture of an idea. Okay, so if HCIP is a shared cognitive system, it's got to have rules, right? A kind of grammar that governs how the whole thing works. And this is where the framework gets really interesting. At the very heart of this grammar, you've got these things called operators. The best way to think of them is as the verbs of the system. They are the actions that let the human-AI pair manage their collaboration. Things like noticing when a conversation is experiencing what's called semantic drift, or making sure the interaction always stays within its ethical boundaries. And get this, the system even has a visual grammar. These aren't just random colors. Every single one has a specific semantic role. Deep indigo, that means structure. Emergence gold, that signals a breakthrough idea. And this isn't just about making things look pretty. It's about encoding the logic of the system visually so the collaboration is always clear and totally understandable. This visual system is also incredibly flexible. It has different modes for different purposes. So you have a mode for really precise academic communication, and then you have another one for more abstract conceptual brainstorming. The system intelligently adapts its visual language, right down to the line weights for the specific task at hand. It's pretty amazing. So, what does this all mean for our future with AI? A framework this detailed isn't just some academic exercise. It's pointing us toward a very specific vision of what our partnership with AI could actually look like. And this, right here, is the core principle. This is the whole point. The goal isn't to replace humans, it's to augment human insight. It's about building a cognitive partnership
that's way more powerful and resilient than either a human or an AI could ever be on their own.
And that vision is built on a really strong ethical foundation. From the ground up, each HCIP is designed to preserve human agency and dignity. It has built-in constraints to prevent manipulation and to make sure the entire system is aligned with human values. This is about building a true partnership, not just another tool. Which leaves us with one last crucial question. For years, we've been learning how to command our technology, but this framework, it suggests a future where we collaborate with it on a cognitive level. So the real question isn't just about what AI can do, it's about what we are prepared to become alongside it. Are we ready for a true cognitive partner?